the website for LOL.
LeavingOurLegacy.org.
Hello, welcome back to Legacy Radio. I'm Demetrius,
Jalen,
Amar,
Alex,
Bonnie,
and Adaya.
and today we're going to be talking about PrEP/PEP. In the last episode, we talked about condom use, and today we got a question for everyone. So, what is PrEP?
So, PrEP is basically a prevention pill that you would take every day to prevent you from getting HIV. So basically you would take it every day in order for it to work, and you would have to take it for a month before it is efficient. You would take it every day. It basically puts a shell, a bubble around your cells, T cells. I was gonna say that, but I don't know if I was right. Your T cells, and doesn't allow the virus to get in. So that's how that works. So basically that's what PrEP is.
Also, you take it every day around the same time, like how birth control works.
Mm-hmm.
within the same 2 hours period. So if you take it at 8 every day, you could take it at 7 or you could take it at 9.
Yeah.
So the time frame it will still work out.
So, what is PEP?
So PrEP is a pill you take every day for a month. If you think you may be exposed to HIV, either condoms broke or you didn't at all, and you didn't realize the next day or something. Just an alternative medication for HIV prevention.
You can only take it after 72 hours of being, you think you've been exposed or you know you've been exposed to HIV. So you want to get into, like, I know in New York State, you would have to get in there before like 36 hours. So then you could be prescribed it, and then you would take that for 30 days.
And I just want to do a quick little 10-second bloop of if you don't know what HIV is, HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, and what it's a virus that it's a virus that attacks your immune system. Going back to what T cells are a part of your immune system, so that's why HIV is so harmful to your body.
Where could you get stuff for PrEP or PEP?
There's different clinics you can get it from, but I know the easy answer is like from your doctor. You can be prescribed it, but you would have to, pay for it. But I know some ways you can get like free PrEP, and it would be people for like our age, youth, people that would be Youth Link, which is or Evergreen. You can get it there.
If you go to, if you live in Buffalo, New York, you can go to the Mocha Center and you can talk to one of their community health specialists, and they can refer you to Youth Link, and they have like certain coupons for stuff like PrEP and PEP if you need it, because it's not free unless you have like insurance and stuff, and you get referrals to them.
How was that process for you guys going to Youth Link?
For me, the process was easy because after I got tested at the Mocha Center, one of the health specialists referred me over to Marissa, who works at Youth Link, and I got a text from her the next day, and it was pretty much smooth sailing. She made an appointment with me. I got tested. You have to get tested for everything in order for you to get on PrEP. So you have to get STI testing as well as an HIV test. And once everything comes back negative, then you get the okay to start taking PrEP. So once you start taking PrEP, you have to take it, as you said earlier, every day around the same time. An hour difference doesn't really matter as long as you're taking it every day. And after a month, that barrier should be built so that if the chance happens where you aren't protected once, then you'll be protected 99%.
But you gotta take it every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah, for it to be effective.
Maybe say you and your partner, you guys both test negative, or like maybe initially in your relationship, one was on PrEP and the other wasn't, but after years of maybe you guys being together, you guys both come to a point and you're both been tested and you're both negative, you don't have to be on PrEP anymore.
Yeah, it's your decision.
No need, yeah.
It's like birth control.
I know, right?
Like, people take it because they don't want to get pregnant, but when there comes a time where they're ready to get pregnant, they stop taking it. So that they can get pregnant.
That's exactly it.
I did the same thing last time too, thinking it was like a lifetime commitment, but it was like clarified that it's like a lifestyle. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. So maybe right now you're engaging, like we went yesterday, well, hostess, maybe right now you want to be a hoe when you want the whole phase, and you want to be prepared and protected for that. But when you're done and you're ready to get in a relationship, you may no longer need to be on PrEP. Yeah. But you can still choose to do it, because obviously until you die, who knows?
Why?
And maybe not. Maybe you go through a dry spell for the next 20 years, and it's like, why am I on PrEP every day if I ain't getting none? I think we should like point out the difference between PrEP and PEP because those are two different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're both pills that we can take to reduce our chances of getting the virus. But does anybody want to explain what?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is pre-exposure prophylaxis?
Okay, so what does pre mean?
Before.
Before you've been exposed.
Yeah, so prior.
Can I explain?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I look at it like there's birth control and there's Plan B.
Yeah.
Birth control is a pill you take every day to prevent you from getting pregnant. Plan B is a pill that you take after you feel like you've been impregnated.
You put yourself at
yeah.
risk potentially.
PrEP is, to me, birth control, the pill that you take every day to prevent you from contracting the virus. And PEP is the Plan B for me, the pill that I will go to the emergency room and take after I feel like I've been contracted by the virus.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so why would someone get on PrEP?
Safety.
Safety.
Explain on that.
So, as you said in our last episode, we talked about condomless sex, and sometimes if you've been tested completely and you're all clear, but still don't contract HIV, you could always just take PrEP on them.
Yeah.
And just have fun. Also, it's just for HIV. It's not protecting against any other STIs. Just HIV.
Definitely.
So condoms will also probably still be needed, even though just what I said.
Take PrEP if you're in a relationship with somebody who's HIV positive, so that they don't get the virus to you. Okay, so my question for you guys is: do you feel as if PrEP and PEP is only meant for the LGBTQ plus community?
No.
Why?
Because anybody can contract HIV.
Exactly.
The only reason people would believe.
Absolutely.
The only reason people would believe that's for the LGBTQ community is only because of advertising. It's advertised for
Definitely.
gay men, honestly, and that's not okay.
But when they advertise it towards the flamboyant gay men. That's all you ever see on posters.
Yeah.
There's the real flamboyant black gays, the real flamboyant white gays. The white gays in marriages, like, you don't see people that look like you.
Yeah, even if commercial came on earlier today, it was like a ballerina guy. He was like, I'm on the pill, and then it was a transgender woman like, I'm on the pill. But it was just all like,
It wasn't no trade.
It wasn't no like straight females or
Cisgender,
cisgender.
When they can still contract the virus, it's basically that stigma still continuing on that like HIV is just for people who like, I don't want to say that, can't say that, have sex and their butt basically.
Yeah.
Like, which is so like, I feel like that's so stupid.
You can say anal sex.
I don't want to say it, but
You can definitely.
I was gonna say. That's what I said. I can't say that because it's that stigma, which is so stupid and so dumb. Basically, like, I don't understand. So.
All right. So why wouldn't someone want to use PrEP?
Because of the commitment.
Yeah.
It's like a real commitment to take it every day, to remember to take it, and to be on the same time. Because there's like days like when I forget to take it, especially on Sundays. It's like my lazy day.
I mean, okay, so missing it for one day isn't gonna have a big impact on how effective PrEP is for you. But if you miss it for like, if you're really fluctuating, like if you take it 3 days in a row, skip 2 days, take another 2 days, and miss
Yeah,
miss
it's just not gonna work. So you're gonna have to start over. And
you'll have like half the effectiveness overall, and
it leaves your system, like, it totally is out of your system after 2 days.
Yeah.
So, like, if you miss a day, like, okay, just come back with it. Like, and you can't overtake it. You can't be like, oh,
Don't
I
take
missed
2
it.
at the same time.
Yeah, do not take 2. Like, you can't be like, oh, I missed 3 days. Let me take 3 pills today.
No,
It doesn't work like that. It's just the condition.
And because of like the side effects. Some people won't take it because of the side effects. But people I've talked to, only black people have had side effects. Like, I haven't talked to like people that had like severe side effects besides like headaches. But everybody black that I talked to, they had like nausea, like missed appetite, weight loss, like it's a lot.
I think it just depends on who you are, because everybody's body reacts different to different things. So like, yeah, I know. I just started pooping a lot, but I heard it's good to poop, so I
It is good to poop. I don't understand. This is going off topic, but I don't understand how people don't poop every other day. But what?
Every day. You should,
Yeah, that's happening every
No, I
day.
know, but some people
That shit
poop
every day?
every other day.
Okay, anyway.
Solutions though. Because you were talking about sometimes Sundays are really hard for you, so I think it'd be
Yes.
important if we talk about
Like
some
times.
solutions.
Set an
Like what
alarm.
can you can set
I set an
alarms.
alarm every day because
too.
I was never home around the same time in the morning early on in the day, so I set an alarm for midnight, honestly. Like to be at midnight every day. So as long as I was taking it, so that I'll make sure I was always home at this time. And it was just readily available.
And if you're gonna be on the go, if you're a person who's very busy, like myself, there is little
Keychain.
Pill
yeah,
holders.
keychains, pill holders that you could carry around with you throughout the day. So it's like if you have that alarm set or whatever, and you have your pill holder with you, you could just simply pop it and get on with the rest of your day.
Right.
So that's another
That's a
alternative.
good idea.
Or you can use one of the condom cases and put the PrEP in there.
Yeah,
True.
that's super easy and super like have it on your keys basically
Yeah.
all the time.
So I just say tie it into something as one of my solutions. Just tie it into something that you do every day. If you know you're gonna look at your keys before you leave the door, make sure your PrEP is sitting right next to your keys so you know, oh, my PrEP. Take it, get on today. Like, yeah.
They even make phone cases with like pill things in it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Amazon, baby. They got everything.
Even with another way some people wouldn't want to take PrEP since we're still on that type thing is like social status, because if you're taking PrEP, everyone's also gonna just assume you're having sex with people, even though you might not be. You might just be taking it just in case. It does happen randomly one day. You know, you might plan for it. So yeah, just social status. People might think just people might not be up in your business
Protect your pussy.
Or pussy.
or anus.
Another reason I feel like why people want to use PrEP is sometimes like what we were talking about like lifestyles, because I was on it for maybe like honestly like maybe like a few days. Honestly, and it was like I just wanted to try it just so I could like go through it and be able to share my experience with other people, but it really wasn't for me. Like I wanted to do it, I guess, just so I could say that I did it, and I was like, oh, I didn't have any such a anything like that. But yeah, it's a commitment. I really was not that commitment. I really was not that committed. And really, for me, no, I didn't even finish the first bottle. And then for me, it really wasn't like for me. Like I wasn't out here doing anything to put myself at risk. I wasn't having sex at all. So I just was doing it just, like I said, just because I wanted to be able to share my experience and share the process of getting on it and things like that. But just saying another reason why someone might not want to be on it is because they don't actually need it. And I feel like too, in some ways, people may be pressuring other people to like be on it because, oh, you out here doing this, you out here doing that. But I'm not out here doing anything.
Scare your friends into it.
Scandalous.
I'm just chilling. I'm watching YouTube.
I'm watching Netflix and eat ice cream.
Do you guys think that PrEP or PEP is an alternative to condom?
No. So you can still get herpes, you can still get crabs, you can still get gonorrhea.
Right,
No,
because
condoms protect you from all of that.
Exactly. That's not-
It's not protecting you from anything. If there was some magical pill that did all of that, woohoo, yeah.
We all would want it, but it would cost a lot of money.
It would cost a lot of money.
I think PrEP is like a side dish to your meal. It's like
Back up.
I would say.
for real, like whenever you eating and stuff, you gotta have something to drink. And I think PrEP is that drink to have with your condoms, so that you're not thirsty.
So thank you so much for tuning in on Leaving Our Legacy Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in on Legacy Radio. And I believe that you should be on PrEP and condom, depending on what you like.
Yeah.
I believe in PrEP.
I believe you should do whatever feels comfortable for you.
I believe that you should protect yourself rather than be on PrEP and condoms, using them both together, using them by themselves. I just believe that you should you should protect yourself for the lifestyle that you're trying to live.
Stutterer Stanley over here.
I believe in safety. Basically what everyone else said, but I believe in safety and doing what's basically personally is the best for you. So,
And we'll see you next time on Legacy Radio. And I'm going to bed now.
Like a sex
Good
machine.
night.
I need to remember it's not the person, it's the action. Say that again real quick. Remember, it's not the person, it's the action.
Period.
Yeah.